Hey, TMZ, man. Dedication, desire, discipline.
Most underrated YouTube channel, 3DMZ.
Damn, dedicated. Beach aesthetic.
You gotta show it, man.
Save best for the last.
Range of motion is great, man. Major key.
Mat greetings, people. This is Sam taking over the Mat Desire channel today to show you an effective method of stretching to increase your joint range, and there are other benefits as well. So today the stretching method I'm going to be teaching you is called the PNF. It's a proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. So what it's going to help you do, it's going to help you restore maybe form of strength, increase your joint mobility, improve your musculoskeletal function. It's going to be a very effective for rehab or following injuries, but make sure you don't do these stretches to an acute injury. By acute injuries, I mean like something that's happened recently, traumatized or damaged muscles. So to use this technique, you must be doing it on a tissue that is considered to be strong enough to withstand this technique. So it's going to put a lot of strain on your hamstrings or whatever muscle you're going to be working on. So yeah, it's going to be time saving as well. You don't have to do that traditional stretching, So right, let's get on with this. As you can see, I've got my boy Sonam with me today to show you this technique, to demonstrate it. So basically, first of all, what you want to do is place one hand on just above the knee and one hand just under the ankle and gently lift it to its first point of resistance, so where it hurts, and make sure the other leg doesn't get off the ground. So we're going to be holding this position for at least 12 seconds. Right after 12 seconds, what we're going to be instructing our client to do is basically ask them to push against my hand from 10 to 70%, gradually increasing it from 1 to 7 seconds. So it goes from 10, 20, 30 and so on. And once the client hits 70% of their contraction, you're going to be holding that contraction for 7 more seconds. Once you hold that for another 7 seconds, you're going to be instructing your client to relax and take a deep breath in and breathe out. When the client is breathing out, make sure you take the leg further to its new point of bind. And so once you've taken it to its new point of bind, you're just going to be doing the same thing again. Repeat it for at least 3 times, and at the end of the 3rd time, make sure you hold that stretch for another 12 seconds and gently just lower the client's leg and tell him to shake it off. This technique can also be done alone, so what you will need will be a resistant band, ideally a strong one, so maybe a green one, just like on this video here. For this technique, you're going to be using the resistant band, as I said. So what you want to do with the resistant band is basically put it just below, under the middle of your sole, so as you can see on the arrow. So what you will need to do is, just like the first part, make sure the other foot doesn't get off the ground, and the foot you're working on, make sure it's straight as possible, and gently lift it up to the point where you can't push it anymore further. And we're going to be holding that position for 12 seconds, just like the first video, and repeat the process just like the first video, basically 12 seconds. Once the 12 seconds is up, you will want to basically push your leg towards the ground while you're holding that resistant band to make sure you don't let the foot hit the ground. So gently from 10 to 70% of your strength, so 1 to 7 seconds, so basically just 10, 20, just count towards 70, and by the end of the 70, hold that position for another 7 seconds. Once you've held it for another 7 seconds with the contraction, you will want to relax your muscle and take a deep breath in. When you're breathing out, just take it to the new point of resistance. And if you repeat the process for another 3 or 4, it will be greatly beneficial for you. And once you're done with that, gently lower your leg. Make sure you don't do it quick, And lastly, just remember to shake it off again. That's it. And that's what we're going to be covering for today. Keep in mind, when you're attempting to do this contraction thing, if you feel any pain or discomfort during the process, just make sure you stop and don't go any further, because you don't want to risk damaging your muscle or anything, which will just gonna give you setbacks to your goals, and it's gonna take a long time to recover from that. So make sure you perform this safely and don't rush, and just be sure you've got some good handling skills. And that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe to your boys, Team Mad Desire. Peace.
How you doing? How's this feel so now?
Free, man.
Nice.
It's like a free bird. The range of motion is great, man. Major key.